Hello, I am Arno Bakker.
Now, here's a scene for you. There's a table near the street, in an old familiar place, the Italian restaurant, him and me, face to face, and a phone. Andy Frasco and the crew crash-landed in Groningen, the Netherlands, after a week European tour. I happen to live there. I chose the restaurant. I get to see them again. Tired eyes stare back from across the table. Puzzled gazes try to find out where the fuck they are, or how they even got there. A bottle of red, another bottle of red. No rosé, sir. Maybe a beer. They have been sleeping all day. They came in last night, party crashed, the Government Mule concert, went on to the Irish pub, from there to the karaoke club, and I don't know how they keep going. Live on stage resembles live off stage. They are machines. I don't know what their oil is. A bottle of red, a snuffle of white. All depends upon their appetite. But now they are fucked. Glued to their phones like flies to a light bulb. Disappearing into the light. At least, Frasco is. There's fishy spaghetti, meaty pasta, and ravioli napolitana. Grabby fingers empty the plates. Conversation sparks up. Things are okay with me these days. You lost weight. Do you remember those days hanging out? And there's more food. Proper Italian thin pizza crusts hit the table. The boys have returned to earth. Another bottle of red, and even Andy gets up from his fly on the screen routine. Immediately starts manhandling Floyd, touching me, touching you. Man, when he's on the ball, he is unstoppable. And there they are, arisen from their slumbers, ready to rock the world again. Fuck that red. Let's go to the Irish pub instead. Pint of Guinness, 2 pints of stout. Life is grand and loud. And that is where this scene ends. There I was, waving Sean and Ernie and Floyd and Andy goodbye. They look happy enough. I got a bit emotional. But whatever kind of mood you're in tonight, I'll meet you anytime you want in that Italian restaurant, you beautiful motherfuckers.
All right, and we're live. Andy Frasco's World Save Podcast. I'm Andy Frasco. How's our heads? How's our minds? Are we staying out of trouble? Are we? Look at this just sleepy ass fan. Everyone is just asleep out there. Look at this. Boom. We are in the van. It's the last day of the tour. We're on our way to Apeldoorn. What a fucking trip that was. Holy shit. Did you have fun, Floyd?
Yes. Yeah, I did.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got to room with you for the first time. That was really great.
Hold on. So, how was that like?
What was it like?
Yeah.
You kept to your side of things, and I kept to mine.
Push the bed.
Yeah, I did ask you to do that, remember?
Yeah.
I was like, when I go back, I don't want to see that bed all next to the other bed.
Okay, he's just mad at his wife and his kids here that we can't really have our love story that we wanted for the end of the story. You know, he had to bring his wife to the show. I wanted to have our Lady and the Tramp moment. We were in Italy. It was romantic. I wanted candle lighting, and the whole night he didn't even give it to me. But that's how it goes sometimes. But we are driving. We're in a van. This van is. I'm ready to get the fuck out of this van. I have a headache from. These type of vans are like going on a train where you're always backwards and you're like fuck and your stomach hurts But the tour has been amazing. We've had such an amazing time. Germany was fucking insane. Netherlands was amazing. Just this whole, it was a power. We first went to London. We flew in. And that was fun. London, I mean, I like London. It was fun, but everything's just hella expensive and the food kind of shitty. And, you know, it was fun, but it was kind of stiff. You could tell, like, a lot of people doing missionary sex out there, not really a lot of vibe. But a shout out to London. We had a great time. There was our first time ever. It was awesome. And then we got to Utrecht, which was a fucking blast. And then we got to Germany, and that was fucking insane. Like, I couldn't believe the shit that was going down in Germany. It was the most energy. They were so stoked for us. It felt like a punk rock show. We were doing like songs like Love is a Waiting Game, and they're mosh pitting the Love is a Waiting Game. It was just fucking insane. So shout out to Bamberg. Shout out to all of Germany. And then we did that Rolling Stone Festival. And we got a standing ovation. I mean, it's popping off over here. I just want to say thank you so much. This is like show 140 or show 150 this year. So, the fuel in the tank is getting less and less. And for you to give us that energy to take it home, I really appreciate it. So shout out to Germany. I'd give you my clap, but I don't have my podcast machine here. But yeah, it's been good, And then I did the horror in Germany, 2,000 people, That was pretty heartfelt, pretty powerful. I've been fucking doom scrolling all this Palestine and Israel news and I've just been doom scrolling since because I got sick in the beginning of the tour and I was like sleep deprived. And when you're sleep deprived, you start doom scrolling because you can't sleep. You got to force yourself to sleep. And with this tour schedule, you can't really like say, all right, well, I am going to bed early today. No, it's we're just going to pound through this alcohol and try to get to sleep without thinking about the headache you have or whatever at 4 a.m. after a loud gig. So I started doom scrolling and I was like, fuck this. Like, this is why people get all anxious and stuff. Like, you got to stop doom scrolling, people. I mean, I know it's hard not to. All this fucked up shit in the world, but we got to be present. We got to be inside. We can't just be inside our telephones the whole time. But yeah, we got Grace Bowers on the show. I'm excited. This is an amazing interview. She's 17 years old, guitar phenom. It's unbelievable the talent she has for 17. She reminds me of like a when I first saw Taz for the first time. I mean, it was just surreal to see Taz just popping shit off. And she reminds me a lot like that. And she's just taken Nashville by storm. And it's been so fucking cool to see. We had her sit in at our Brooklyn Bowl Nashville show. She just fucking powerhoused it. But yeah, it's been great. This tour has been amazing. I'm gonna, after this show, I'm flying to Florence, Italy. I'm gonna chill out there for 4 or 5 days, and then I'm gonna go to Berlin. So I'll do another podcast update from Florence or Berlin to let you know how it's going. I fucking finally get some sleep up in this motherfucker. I got 10 days off. I haven't had 10 days off in forever, like straight up forever. So it's gonna be exciting to just chill out. Avla's going on vacation too. He brought his girlfriend. Let's say hi to the Avlas. Actually, here we go. That's our big screen moment. Hey guys,
we're going on vacation with the Frascos and also the Kellogg's.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be with the Kellogg's.
What are we doing, Floyd?
Where are we going on our trip?
Yeah.
What are we doing? Where are we going?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, I'm not gonna get in there and push my agenda.
Why not?
All right. Because I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of opinions going around. So I'm just gonna be like, yeah.
This is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, see? That's what you do.
Okay.
It's gonna be fun. Me and Frasco are gonna have Thanksgiving in Berlin.
Yeah.
We're gonna go find some schnitzel and hit some techno clubs maybe.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get sleep, but we probably won't.
It's Sex Club Thanksgiving, baby. That's what we're doing. We're going to the disco club. We're going to go, oh yeah. And we're going to watch people have sex and eat a turkey. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, man. How'd you have fun on this European trip, Ernie?
Oh, hell yeah. It's fucking badass.
What was your favorite part?
Bamberg, for sure. It's a punk rock show, just like nonstop energy. Just everybody's having a fucking great time. And people going fucking nuts. I've never seen a crowd just go like, just moshing from beginning until the end.
What was your favorite donor of the trip?
Probably Groningen, since that's probably one of the only ones we did.
We did one yesterday.
Yeah,
that was okay. It was a little oily.
No, Groningen was probably the better one.
Yeah.
But been doing the Broja donor rather than the capsulones now.
Yeah,
so
me too. I can't handle all the fries.
No, I can't do it either.
No.
It's just too much. Yeah, I can't.
But we love him. Then we got Sean Eccles. He's just fucking living the dream out here, huh, bud?
Man, we're just alive. We're doing it. Yep, having a good time.
Don't you love these van seats?
Man, they're the best. My feet are going numb. Yeah. They're swollen, and I can't wait to get the fuck out of this van.
Oh, dude, maybe you got gout this time. I think Sean's got the gout tour got switched out to Sean this time.
A lot of bratwurst.
It's hard not to get gout in fucking Europe when they just give you a fucking meat. I've been trying. I'm next, bro. I'm next. It's the gout tour. But it's been fun. We got Jason too. He's driving, but we'll see what we can do here. Hold on. Hey, Jason, how was the tour?
It's been good, man. Yeah, we're spoiled with all these German and English beers. American beer tastes like shit now.
Oh yeah, we're fucked with. Yeah, I never want to go back to American beer, but it's been fun. Have you been having fun?
Oh yeah, no, it's been a good run. The crowds have been great, and the venues actually have been pretty surprising. Been digging them.
And you're the only guy who knows how to drive stick, so you've been driving the whole time. You've been driving the stick. Well, you have too. But okay, I know. No respect, he says. He gets no credit. Yeah, okay. I got to give Bo credit now. Hey, you've been killing it on the driving, Bo. How's it going out there?
I'm alive. Ready to go home, to be honest.
Yeah. Bo's burnt out. Bo's burnt out. It was his birthday. We had a great birthday. But he's ready to go home. I think we're all ready to go home. But I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, we love you. Thank you, Europe. Thank you, America, for supporting us on this endeavor. And we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it vibing. We got another tour right after this, the East Coast. We're going to finish it off with a bang, boys, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah, we are. Oh, we're tired, but we'll get through it, guys. I swear, we'll give you all we can. Shout out to Dialed In Gummies for keeping us high. We did smuggling some Dialed In Gummies into the Europe. So I know I probably shouldn't say that out loud, but we needed them. That's the only way I could sleep when this time change is fucked up. But if you're in the Colorado area, and you want to eat some edibles, go grab some Dialed In Gummies. They're the best in the business. You could get out there. It's about the winter time. The snow is about to hit. So if you want to go into these snow towns, go grab yourself some Dialed In Gummies. They're everywhere in the state. So if you want to go to Vail, go grab yourself one at one of the dispensaries. You want to go to Steamboat Springs. I love Steamboat. They have a great mountain, great winter vibe. Go grab some Dialed In Gummies. Or if you just want to go to Denver and watch all the winter shows, like our show on January 26th, go buy your tickets, Ogden. Go grab some Dialed In Gummies as well. Denver's a great time to be during the winter time, so you might as well come out there, get high with us, and rock some Dialed In Gummies. And if you want to watch this interview with Grace, you should head to volume.com. I'm telling you, volume.com is the best content creators out there. They help me. I mean, I'm talking from experience, people. They've helped me so much build my podcast. They've helped me so much build a bigger audience than we've already been having. Thank you, everyone who's been downloading and listening. But most importantly, they help you build your career. If you're a content creator, you might as well. YouTube is cool and everything, but it only can get you so far unless you have like a viral video. You know how hard it is to get a fucking viral video these days? So get out there, sign up for volume.com. It is worth it, I swear. Also, if you're not a content creator, why don't you just head to volume.com and watch all the amazing live streams that are archived from volume.com. So many good shows from Daniel Donato to, the list is endless. So head over to volume.com and watch all the live streams. And our podcast is archived there. If you want every video archive, the only place you can find our video podcast is at volume.com if you don't want to listen to it on Apple or Spotify. All right, guys, I love you. This Europe trip has been a blast. We're tired. You could tell from our eyes and our voices, but we gave it all we can. And thank you, Europe, for the amazing hospitality. It wasn't as much of a starving abroad tour like it used to be.
Oh, man.
We've been eating.
Yeah,
Well, fuck yeah, we've been eating. And drinking. Jesus fucking Christ. I know, I couldn't see when beers are $3.50, you wonder why you get gout. It's like keep it coming. We're alcoholics, keep that shit coming. All right. I love you. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. We're going to go have a disco Thanksgiving with the Avalas. Oh, yeah. Going to be out there going like, yeah, I want to get a black turtleneck and dance and sweat in that turtleneck. You got one? Okay, cool. I want to go full fucking European hipster on that ass, dude. Be like, oh, yeah, we come out here, go disco party, go watch people have sex, yeah. All right. I love you. Be safe out there and enjoy Grace Bowers. Bye.
All right. Wow. Grace Bowers, how you doing, bud?
Good.
What's the word on the street? Where you at?
I'm sitting at home in Nashville right now.
Right. My first question is, do you go to school? Are you homeschooled? How did you become a prodigy? Like, what's going on? Like, how do you have the brain of a 45-year-old woman?
Okay, so I'm a junior now in high school, and my freshman year, we moved to Nashville, and I went to this really crappy Christian school, and I hated it, and I decided I can't do this anymore. So then my sophomore year, I did like 1 week in school, and I just like straight up quit. And now I do it online, and I pay a friend of mine to do most of it for me, and I have straight A's.
Let's go, straight A's.
Yeah, straight A's. So technically I'm in school, but like not really.
Yeah. What's when did you know you fell in love with the guitar at such an, like, how old were you when you first felt like this guitar feels comfortable?
Well, I've been playing since I was 9, but I feel like the first time like I really started caring about it a lot was during COVID, and I was like locked in my room with nothing else to do. And that's also like around the time when I first heard like B.B. King and all these like blues players. And that's kind of what made me like really, really get into it and start playing. So how old? I was probably like 14.
Oh my God. How'd you learn so quickly?
Lots of practice.
Like, are you a person who like will just like obsess over something? Like, be in the room and just work on a lick until you finally master it, or does it just come so natural to you?
I don't know. Sometimes I'll obsess over something, and then sometimes I don't when I should be obsessing over it. But honestly, I think I probably practice for like at least 2 hours a day right now. I mean, during COVID, of course, I was like, that was all I did. And I think that's where I had the most progress. And then once you kind of have like a base of knowledge, like it's pretty easy to keep going from there. And especially being in Nashville, I get all these opportunities to play live all the time. And that's also really important for practice.
Totally. Are you from Nashville, or where are you from?
No, I'm from California. I've only been in Nashville for 2 years.
What part of California? I'm from California.
Oh, no way. I'm from Danville, 30 minutes from San Francisco.
Oh, little NorCal queen. We see you.
Yeah, what part are you from?
I'm from Los Angeles. I'm from Southern California.
Okay.
But I went to college at San Francisco State. What did you tell me, like, who's the first person in your life that really inspired you to follow your dreams?
Slash. When I was 9, I was really obsessed with Guns N' Roses and all that hair metal stuff, like the really cheesy ones like Winger and Poison and Rat.
Hell yeah.
And Motley Crue, like just the cheesiest stuff you could like. Just it was horrible. It's awful.
No, it's so
Slash
cool.
was like Slash made me pick up a guitar.
What did you like about Slash that made you want to pick up a guitar?
Okay, I feel like I put Guns N' Roses like a step above Poison and all those other bands I just listed because they're still cheesy, but they're not like as cheesy. And there's just something really cool about Slash, and he looks so iconic. And the Les Paul, of course, that was one of my first guitars. Was like a Les Paul tribute.
That's
Yeah, I don't know. There's something that drew me to them. Guns N' Roses.
So why did you guys move to Nashville? Did your parents think that was the right move for you guys to follow your career? Did your parents get a job out there, or what attracted you to Nashville?
I have two little brothers at home, and schools. We moved during COVID, so all the schools out here are not out here. We don't live there anymore. All the schools in California were closed. They were open in Nashville.
Yeah,
and we visited. Just kind of liked it.
That's awesome. What about when you were living near San Francisco? Who were you playing? Like, were you getting gigs? Like, did you have to after you do your homework, like go out there and rock?
No, I didn't play my first. I played my first live show out here 2 years ago.
What?
Like I didn't play anywhere in California. I wasn't really. I don't know. I didn't get asked. I didn't really know anyone else who played music.
Were you rocking though?
Not really. I have videos from that time, and it is not good.
But like, were you playing in San Francisco a little bit? Like, you started playing when you were 9, so those 4 years before COVID hit, because you're 17 right now, right?
Yeah.
So those 4 years before you went through COVID, were you just in your room just shredding, or like just practicing wood shopping?
Yeah, pretty much. Except, I mean, I like wasn't that into it. I went to, do you know School of Rock?
Oh yeah.
Like guitar lessons out of a strip mall. I was going there for probably 4 years, and this guy, he was nice, but he just taught me, again, cheesy hair metal songs, like note for note, so I could play like all this really cool stuff. Like, I didn't know what I was playing. Like, I was just playing stuff note for note, and it wasn't really fun, and I didn't really enjoy it until like I had nothing else to do with my time when we all got shut down.
Yeah.
So yeah, those first 4 years, I feel like it was kind of just something that I did.
Yeah, that's so cool. So you go through COVID. Who were like the first musicians in Nashville that you started playing with, or were you just, because you were locked down, you couldn't really play with anybody?
Well, the first time I ever played the first time I was ever asked to sit in was with this band called DOG. Do you know them?
No, I don't. Who's that?
They're great. I mean, it's 3 guys, and they're like southern rock. It's just really great. You have to see them live. But they asked me to sit in with them at this little bar in Texas for South by Southwest, and I don't think that they knew that I'd never played before. I still don't think that they know that, actually. But it was great. I was so nervous too before playing. There was probably like 20 people in this little tiny bar.
Yeah.
It was cool though. I'm super thankful for them.
So what was going through your head? Like, I'm at South by Southwest. This is a big showcase for me. Like, you like probably can't get into the bar. You could like play your set and then leave, because you're not 21. Like, what was going through your head? Like, this is so surreal, or did you feel like you were born to be on that stage?
No, I felt like I was about to like shit myself. Like, literally, there's 20 people there, and I was horrified because I'd never done it before. Yeah. And now I'm like out doing it almost every night. It's no big deal anymore. But my first time was terrifying.
Did you feel like you messed up a little bit, or did you feel like you killed the notes? Was it a solo thing where you did they give you songs?
I felt like I did great. Like, I felt like it was the best I'd ever played, and now I go back and I watch the videos, and it just sounds horrible.
Well, you're getting better as a musician,
What?
You're getting better as a musician, so of course you're going to critique yourself.
Well, I would hope so.
So when did Gibson find you and get you an endorsement?
That's actually really random, because when I was still living in California, they had this thing on their website where you could send them a video.
Uh-huh.
And so I sent them this really horrible video of me playing Sweet Child O' Mine. And I sent it to them, didn't tell anyone about it, and basically forgot about it. And then we moved to Nashville probably a few months after that. And all of a sudden I'm scrolling Instagram and it shows that Gibson started following me.
Oh my God.
And I'm like freaking out because I forgot that I sent them this video. And they messaged me on Instagram and they're like, hey, we want to like work with you. I think I must have been 14 because I don't even know if we had moved to Nashville yet or were just visiting. But yeah, I got endorsed by Gibson because of a horrible video of me playing Sweet Child O' Mine.
Okay, so you get this message from Gibson saying, hey, we want to endorse you. Then it must be in your head. You're like, oh shit, it's about to get real right now. Did you have a manager? Or are your parents managing you? Like, how did you move forward with now you're a professional guitar player?
Yeah, I actually just got a manager. Neither of my parents, actually no one in my family is a musician or even plays an instrument. So before that, I was just doing it all myself. And I still do a lot on myself, like booking and all that.
You book all your shows?
For me. Yeah, every single one of them.
Are you? Grace, let's go. My little entrepreneur. I love it. Hold on. So you're booking all your shows, because this is what I was in high school when I first started music. I worked at a record label. I was 16. I was booking all my concerts too. Did you have to fake a name, like as an agent, for people to take you seriously, or like how is the process going of getting gigs?
I'm super lucky because of the position I'm in. Because most of the time, people are just asking me to play with them.
Right.
I don't think I've ever asked anyone to sit in with them. It's just like I feel like going to shows is a great way to like kind of get to know people.
Uh-huh.
And then they're like, dude, you should just like come play with my band at like some shitty bar that we're playing tomorrow. I'm like, I don't think I've ever turned it down.
I mean, that's how I met you, through Paul McDonald, when Paul was doing that residency. And I was like, who is this person? How'd you meet Paul?
Because he asked me to sit in with him one day at Dee's Lounge, probably almost a year ago now.
Oh my God. So you get the endorsement from Gibson. Did they like post your video? Like all of a sudden, now you're having 100,000 followers on your Instagram and stuff. Did you just see the followers just keep coming through like, oh shit, this is real?
Oh yeah. Yeah. And it was scary too. And they like posted a picture of me on their Instagram, which was like the first time I'd ever gotten any recognition, because at the time I was like I didn't even know what I was doing. I was like just starting with all this social media stuff. And again, I was running it all myself. Like I had no one to tell me like, you probably shouldn't post that, or like, don't. I just had no one like to kind of tell me how to do it. So they needed a picture of me to post to their, probably like 3 million followers.
Oh my God.
And and I sent them this really old, outdated picture, and it's still on there somewhere, and it's on their website too, and I can't. It's up there forever, and it's really embarrassing. I look like a little boy in it.
So after they post, like, were you like putting videos up? Like, was that the first time? And all of a sudden you started seeing like 10,000 people following you, 20,000, 30,000, 50. Like, how did was it a quick process of following? Or were you like, then you started making videos? Like, what was going on through your head where you're like, oh my God, all these people are paying attention to me? What was your game plan to keep people entertained?
Honestly, there's never been a game plan, and I'm pretty sure it's all just luck at this point.
No.
Because I started off, Reddit used to have like a live streaming thing, kind of like Twitch, except you don't get paid for it.
Yeah.
And I would live stream myself for like 2 hours a day, like literally just practicing in my room. And all of a sudden people start watching it.
Uh-huh.
And as I keep doing it, they're getting like Like some of them got like 1 million views just from people like just on Reddit watching me like practice. And so then I start on Instagram, they all go over to Instagram, and then and then the Gibson thing happened, and I start posting on Instagram, and it just built up way faster than I could handle.
So were you overwhelmed, or like was it stressful? Because you're still in school. I mean, you're a high school kid. Like what the heck,
Yeah, a little bit. But like also I try not to care about it too much, because really you shouldn't be putting that much thought into it. I've never I've never done that thing where like you post at a certain time of day or like use these certain hashtags. I've never tried with it. It's just, again, I think it's just I got lucky.
No, you didn't get lucky. You're talent. You're a superstar. And it's just starting. So this is unbelievable. So, okay, so a couple years in, now all of a sudden, all the heavy cats, Devin Allman, Daniel Donato, Dwayne Betts, Trucks, they're starting to hit you up, or like what? Who are they calling your manager? Are they DMing you? Like Dwayne Trucks hits you up. You must be freaking out.
Yeah, actually the first time I played with Dwayne Trucks was with Daniel Donato at this thing he did at Brooklyn Bowl, and his tour manager Joe. Do you know Joe?
We know Joe Vell. Yeah, that's our guy.
Yeah. You would know Joe. He actually hit me up about that, and I was freaking out a little bit.
So you meet?
I think at that time it was the most people I'd ever played to.
Well, how many people?
Oh man, I don't know. Not probably like 300 or 400, I'd say.
Yeah,
which isn't that much, but
were you nervous?
No. At that time, I kind of stopped getting nervous.
Yeah, you're in control of your feelings now because you're a rock star. It's the confidence.
Well, it sounds like that.
No, but it's the confidence level. You do it enough. Yeah. You get enough people patting your back saying you're awesome. I mean, the sky's the limit. I feel confidence is half the battle, right?
Totally.
So. Who was the first musician that got in your DM saying they want you to sit in that you just absolutely freaked out about?
Devin Allman.
Devin Allman.
Actually, I looking at this the other day. I have a screenshot of it. He messaged me on Instagram and he goes, "Hey Grace, you want to jam at the Ryman?" And I was just like,
"You're like
didn't
what?"
Even respond to it.
You didn't respond. You're freaking out.
How to respond to it?
Oh my god! Did you end up doing it?
Yeah, I ended up doing it. It's my phone background. Picture of us at the run.
I love. Oh my Grace, this is so crazy. This is crazy. What would you tell people your age following a dream?
Just keep doing it. Don't let anyone get in the way.
Right. You ever had moments where people told you you're not good enough, you're not strong enough, to do this? Or did you always have people on your side giving you confidence so you could do it?
No, I feel like a lot of the time, usually like right before I play, there's like always like some old guy who's going to come up and like there's this one time I was playing Americana Fest last year. And I was setting up my stuff, and this guy comes up and tells me how to plug the cable into my guitar.
Oh my god!
And it's stuff like that. It's just stupid, and it happens all the time. That's what makes me really mad. It's not people telling me that like I can't do it to my face.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, they're telling me I don't think you can do that.
Why do you think they're saying that to you?
Just because they think they know better.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me. It's just stupid.
Yeah. What about your parents? Were they very supportive of you following your dream at such a young age?
Yeah, they are. I think I don't think my dad likes me playing out in bars very much. But
I wouldn't either.
They're very supportive.
Yeah. Do they come out do they like wait with you in the audience and like kind of like it's like a soccer mom, like a proud soccer mom or something?
They pick. They it depends on the show. Most of them no, but like if I'm playing at like the Ryman, they'll come.
Right.
Or if like that underdog show you were at, they were like, hell no, I'm not sitting there. they definitely pick and choose which ones they want to go to.
Do you have your driver's license?
Yeah.
So you drive. You go out. So are you setting?
I drive myself.
So what about like future plans to get out of Nashville? Are you doing a tour? What's like the future for you, Grace?
Well, I'm hoping to start like recording some stuff. I want to do like an EP. Have you heard Santana's first album?
Yeah.
I want to do it like in that kind of style with like a huge like rhythm section, drums.
Yeah.
And then kind of minimal vocals. I don't want it to be instrumental because I think instrumental stuff gets boring real fast. And just like great musicians, probably like 5 or 6 songs, and then follow it up with another album of like classic rock stuff, more on the bluesy side. But yeah, I do want to get on Nashville and tour.
What about God, you're so, this is like, I feel like I'm talking to a 40-year-old woman right now. This is crazy. So what about singing? Like I've never heard you sing. Is that something that interests you, or do you just want to just be a fucking shredder?
I let other people do the singing. It's not my thing.
Yeah.
It's not my place.
That's crazy.
Maybe one, but.
So when you're writing, are people trying to like tell you to write songs and sing and like be a songwriter, or no one's giving you that advice?
Oh no, I get shit for not singing every day.
Why?
I don't know. I just think, living in Nashville, I feel like everyone sings.
Yeah.
I do write though. I do lots of co-writes. Usually I'll have like a guitar riff or like a chord melody, and then someone else will kind of help me finish it out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like there's a lot of limitations to not singing. I just don't really think it's my thing.
Right. I mean, look at Derek Trucks. Has he talked to you? Have you met him?
No, I haven't.
Who's someone you want to meet in the music industry that you haven't met yet that are one of your idols?
Well, Derek Trucks would be pretty cool.
It's coming soon, Grace. I have a feeling.
I hope so.
You know, going back to this idea of having a big rhythm section, big section of band. You put on this fundraiser at the Basement East, which I got to go to, which was so cool seeing 20, it felt like there was like 20 or 30 musicians all there to support you on this dream. Tell the audience what that vision was for this show and who you're there to support. You were doing a fundraiser.
Yeah, it was that was like a benefit for the Covenant School, and then half of it went to Music Cares as well. But it was kind of after, like, I got the idea after that whole school shooting thing happened, which was just horrible. I mean, it wasn't that far from my house, and my little brothers were in lockdown at a different school, but it was just like kind of hit home having it be so close to us.
Right.
So I got this idea and put that lineup together, and then we ended up raising $27,000 for it.
Let's go! That's what I'm talking about, Grace.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, you had a whole production. You had Keith Griner on there doing the video work. I heard it was on the local, Channel 4 News, or what was it?
Yeah, it was on a few news stations here.
So you're saying like you're the one so were you just like hitting up all these musicians like, hey, come sit in. Was that a lot of pressure?
Yeah, I probably typed out the same message to everyone like 30 times. Yeah, it was a lot of pressure, but like because I'd never put together like my own show like that before, so I was definitely like watching for a while to see how many people would show up, and we ended up almost selling it out.
Oh yeah,
everything was fine, but I was really nervous those first like half hour.
Yeah,
people weren't showing up.
You know, it's Nashville. Everyone's late. And, you know, especially it's an industry show where all the musicians would show up right at the bell, you know? You know, you talk about school shootings and as a student, what's your take on what's going on at these high schools and these middle schools and these shootings? Do you feel safe at schools?
No. I mean, we shouldn't have to be thinking about that. And when it happened, the Covenant shooting, I got a text from my little brother Sam, who's 16, almost 16, and he just texts us there's a school shooting, and he doesn't say what school it was at. He just says there's a school shooting. And like I was sitting at home and my heart just dropped because for a second I thought it was his school.
Oh my God.
And thankfully it wasn't, but like can you even like just imagine getting if it had been his school?
Oh my God.
And it's horrible. Awful. And then all this the special session stuff that's been going on at the Capitol, they haven't been letting like people go into it to watch. It's like there's just nothing is okay about it.
I agree. And it's given me chills thinking about someone of your age who is just there to learn and to be scared for your life that some crazy fucking person is going to be shooting up a school. And for you to like help promote, you know, awareness of that. I mean, it's something different if like someone my age, 30, a musician, but someone who's actually going to school, I mean, it's got to be more effective. How can we open the dialogue that we should be having gun control?
Well, I mean, tell people to stop being stupid.
Right.
First of all,
Right.
I mean, it's really so frustrating, especially coming from California, where I'm like, people were so open about everything. I feel like, and then we move out here, and I go to like this redneck Christian school my freshman year, and it's just total culture shock. And I don't think there's any way that we can change some of these people's minds because they just don't care.
I know, it's sad.
But there are things we can do. That the GoFundMe link that for my show is still up. People can still donate to that. All the money goes to the school to help give all those kids therapy and all that. But yeah, it's really a hard thing because there is a right answer, and it's to ban them, or it's just a hard situation.
Yeah, and it sucks, and it's like we're putting our kids in danger over like public, like just because you want a fucking gun. It hurts my soul that you have to deal with this or have this always in the back of your head when you're trying to learn science or trying to learn music, you know? So we're here to help you too. So whatever we could do to help, you know, let us know, because I don't want any kid to feel like that. It's fucked up. So let's talk about something that isn't as heavy, because that's heavy stuff, and for you to have to deal with that, man, and promote it and try to raise money and build awareness is so inspiring. So I want to hear more about this Newport Folk Fest. I saw you all over it. It's exciting. Oh, you're with all the hipsters of the scene. Everyone was wearing white. It was a real hip community out there. Did you feel like you were accepted? Was it cool? Because that's a new community over than the Nashville scene.
Yeah, totally. So the last festival I had played before Newport was Bonnaroo.
Oh my God, you did Bonnaroo?
I've never been to a festival like Bonnaroo before. And so then I go to Newport, which is like the total opposite of it. In a good way, I feel like.
Yeah,
so I loved playing Bonnaroo. I loved it. But Newport was just different because I feel like people were there like to hear music and not like, and people had clothes on.
Right.
Which wasn't a thing at Bonnaroo.
Yeah.
And it shut down at 7:30.
What?
There are after parties, but Newport. Like the festival itself shuts down at 7:30, which I thought was great.
Oh yeah, everyone. It's those folk singers need to go to bed at a proper time, drink their milk and cookies.
Yeah, I mean when I played Bonnaroo, I didn't get back till 3 a.m, and I feel like that was generous on my part that I got back at that time.
Hold on, did you go to Bonnaroo by yourself, or were your parents with you?
No, my dad. Okay, my dad was with me for half of it, and then someone asked me to play with them at 12 o'clock, and he kind of dipped out and made me drive home by myself.
Your dad's like, peace.
I don't blame him.
Oh my God! So are these sit-ins like so last minute, or do they prepare you for them?
Most of them are pretty last minute.
Yeah. Well, it won't be anymore because you're getting famous.
What?
It won't be that. It won't be like that anymore because you're getting more and more famous every day.
We'll see. I like it. I like the last minute stuff where I don't know what I'm doing.
Right. What was the worst gig you ever did?
Oh, there's this one time. I'm not going to name any names.
Talk that shit, Grace. Come on.
I'm not even going to say what venue it was at.
Okay.
But it was near Broadway in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
It was around there, and this girl asked me. It wasn't anyone's fault. This girl asked me to sit in with her, and they're playing like 80s cover songs, and I thought I knew them, so I didn't practice any of them beforehand. And I have a video of me playing Sweet Child O' Mine, like really out of tune.
Hell yeah.
To quite a few people. It's really embarrassing. And then I just kind of fucked up the rest of the set too. It was not good.
Yeah. When you have moments like that, do they eat at you for a long time, or can you like forget it and move on to the next gig?
Well, I was trying to forget it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard, right? It just sticks in your head. We don't remember all the great gigs we have. We remember that one fucking show. That just sucks,
Exactly.
Tell me about this. I heard you just went to the 2023 Variety Power of Young Hollywood. What is that? What is it, a cult? What's going on? Are they trying to make you drink the Kool-Aid? What's going on, Grace? Give me some inside scoop.
That was weird. I've never done anything like that before. It was cool. It was a great opportunity. I had a stylist get me this really cool suit. That was cool. But all the people there were like had been in like the Barbie movie or were like TikTok influencers, which was just like
that's not your vibe.
It was so weird. It was, and the outfits they were wearing, it was great. People watching, it was great, but no one came up and talked to each other.
No.
Like everyone was in, like I felt like I was back in middle school. Everyone was like in their own little circles, and because I feel like in Nashville, people like come up and they'll like introduce themselves to you and like ask you questions and just be friendly. No one was doing that here.
Yeah, and you're like,
I'm part of that.
You're not in the club, like you're a rock star. All these other people are actors and just like, they're probably scared shitless of you. You'll eat them alive out there, Grace. Did it make you feel lonely though, that no one wanted to talk to you?
No, I left early, and we were staying at the Sunset Marquee, and they were having like a 50 years of hip hop party.
Oh, cool!
And that was way cooler than the Variety.
Hell yeah!
I had a much better time there.
That's what I'm talking about. Hip hop over fucking young actors. Why are like kid actors so? I think you're lucky that you got successful at a young age in music versus like being an actor, because all these young kids, they seem like they're too cool for school or something.
Yeah, I think. Have you ever met like a Disney star before, like a former Disney star?
Oh yeah, Paul McDonald. I'm just kidding. No, but I think I remember, like, yes, I have, but it wasn't like a super famous Disney star. What about you? Have you?
Yeah. No, I haven't, but like they just seem kind of fucked up.
Yeah, they do.
Or like you know who was a Disney star? Was Jake Paul.
Yeah. He's fucked up.
That's not a very good example at all.
Yeah, exactly. So what'd you learn about how to approach life moving forward, seeing all these young Hollywood people just not, absorbing life and not absorbing conversation?
I don't think I really learned a whole lot.
Yeah. That's the thing.
I was like just
Why were they asking you to do this? Was it like was it like a conference? Were you getting an award, or what is that thing?
No, it was just kind of like a cool. I mean, it was like I got to walk like the red carpet, which is cool, and get some press shots.
Awesome.
And Sony was sponsoring it.
Who was?
Sony.
Oh, cool.
Sony headphones. So that was part of why I went. Honestly, it was just a cool opportunity.
Yeah.
Just weird people.
Yeah, I know. Who'd you go with? Your publicist, your parents? Like, you just like rolling in there? You flying in there by yourself? You're just doing everything by yourself?
No.
What's the
vibe? My mom was with me for a little bit of it, and then I guess we would kind of call her my publicist. The lady, I won't say her name, the lady who got me to go is like works with branding deals. She works with Sony,
Cool.
which is why I was there. Yeah, so those are the people. I did not go there by myself.
Yeah, no, they'll eat you alive. Don't, Grace. We gotta protect you. You are a saint. You are a rock and roll saint. You are our generation of royalty. So it's pretty amazing what you're doing at such a young age. And I'm rooting for you through and through. Do you have any like big dreams, big aspirations of how you want your career to be later in your life?
Honestly, I just kind of want to keep doing it. I want to get a killer band. I want to be touring original music. I just want to be happy with it.
Yeah.
No aspirations for. It doesn't have to be a big thing. I don't really care what it turns into as long as I'm still happy doing it.
Is happiness the most important thing for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you promise when you start feeling jaded, you guys should talk to all your older friends, Paul, me. We'll get you out of that situation because we need you out there. Do you feel like there's not a lot of like killer, like, have you ever met Taz?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God, you two would vibe off. He's going to Yale right now, but he got really popular when he was 12 years old. Have you talked to like Sierra Hull?
No, I haven't.
She lives in Nashville. You guys should pick each other's brains. She's super sweet.
Yeah.
I think you'd love that. I think you guys would hit it off, and she could give you a little advice of how to move forward. So, are you going to go to college? What's going on? Are your parents making you go to college? Are you going to graduate high school and say, "Screw it, I'm officially going to be a rock star"?
I don't know. Since I'm doing online school, I have great grades, so I'm going to finish high school, and technically, I could go to. It wouldn't be that hard for me. I think I'd get into colleges pretty easily. I'm not saying that sounds super obnoxious when I say that out loud.
No.
It's easy right now because I'm doing it online.
Yeah.
And it's not hard. I would like to go to Belmont, but I don't know if I can be stuck somewhere for 4 years.
No, you got to spread your wings.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I might or I might not.
Doing homeschool and not hanging out with friends all the time, does that get lonely?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
especially with my two little brothers. I have to drive them around everywhere. I have to drop them off at school every morning.
Oh my God.
And I have to like take them to football games. And I'm seeing like what I could be having. And I drop them off at a football game and then I go drive myself to a bar to go play.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I kind of wish I was at that football game right now.
Yeah. I mean, that's.
But like also I'm really with this, but.
No, I hear you.
Yeah, sometimes it's weird.
Well, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you're still a kid. And you deserve to have all those experiences. Like, I regret not going to college and not going to the dorms. I went on tour straight when I was 18. You know, but at the end, you know, I look back at it, I'm like, yeah, I'm really proud that I had work ethic at that age, but I also missed, you know, going to a high school football game and hanging out and laughing with my friends, not just with grown adults about a guitar solo, you know?
Yeah. Feels that way sometimes.
Why don't you just like sneak into these football games? Screw it. Just root for a team. Don't even, you know, just.
No, you know what? I did that the other day.
Yeah.
When because my brother was playing a game, and I ended up walking. I did like 3 laps around the whole place. I'm like, I'm bored, and I left. And then later, my brother comes home and he's like, Grace, this girl I know OD'd in the bathroom. I'm like, maybe I'm not missing out on that one.
Yeah. Hold on. People doing drugs like that in high school?
Oh, yeah.
It's wild.
Oh, yeah.
You're not doing any of that shit, right?
No.
Good. No smoking weed. We got to keep you focused. I didn't smoke weed until I was 19. Just... Now I'm giving you dad advice. I'm the wrong person to give you dad advice. I'm going to stop, actually. Do whatever you want, Grace. Just don't get in trouble and don't harm yourself, you know? Wow. Thank you so much for being on the show. You're an incredible spirit. I'm in Nashville all the time. If you ever want to write some tunes together, maybe me, you, and Paul, let's write some hits. But
I would love.
I'm so fortunate to, you know, meet a person like you, Grace, who's just... You know, no bullshit. You like what you like. You're not trying to do it for fame. You're doing it for happiness, and that makes me happy that the youth are starting to do that more and more. You know, what's your take on social media? I feel like kids now stop caring about social media as much, or are people still addicted to it at your age?
People are definitely addicted to it.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to it, not because I want to be. Like, if I had the option, I probably wouldn't be on it at all.
Right.
But at the same time, I wouldn't be getting any of these opportunities that I have without it.
Mm-hmm.
So I do try not to be on it that much.
Yeah.
And sometimes I find myself just scrolling for no reason.
Yeah, doom scrolling.
Totally. It's such a hard balance, like, because you have to be on it, but then at the same time, you can't be on it too much.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's just hard to control.
Yeah, maybe make your post and get out of there.
I know, but that's so hard though.
I know. I'm the same way. I'm like, I want to see what's going on with every other musician. I want to see who commented. Do you take you know, when you look at every comment and like if people are talking shit, do you take offense to that, or you stop worrying about that?
No, I mean, I get hateful comments all the time, and then I look at their profile and they have nothing going on. Like, why? I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, why should I care about that?
Exactly.
It might be a little different if someone said it to me in person.
Yeah.
I probably still wouldn't care, but like, I don't know. I just think I do read a lot of comments, and I shouldn't. You should see my list of blocked people that I have on my phone.
Yeah.
It is way too long.
Why are people trying to get in your DM talking shit?
No, people are sending me pictures that they shouldn't be sending.
What? Oh, fuck these people. Are you serious?
Oh, yeah.
Creepy ass people?
Yeah. They're all over Instagram.
I know, it's fucked up. God damn it, Grace. You should have someone shelter you through that because you don't need. It's got to be hard being, a woman in this music industry, a girl. I mean, you're not even 18. Like that's not cool.
Mm-mm. No, I mean, there's creeps even hanging around in Nashville. I'm not going to say any names again, but
no, it's fine.
Yeah, it's hard.
Shame on them. Shame on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. That's what we need to get you a bodyguard. We're gonna go fund for the school shootings, but I'm gonna do a sidebar go fund to get Grace a bodyguard because we need to protect you at all costs. You're a national treasure at this point, Grace. We don't need any of that creepy bullshit in your presence. We need you to be creating art and not worrying about anything else but art and happiness. Okay?
All right.
You got a big brother in me, bud. So whatever you need from me, I got you.
I appreciate that.
Well, Grace, thanks for being on the show. I really appreciate it. It sucks that you have to deal with that through internet and these trolls and stuff. And for you to still do this with a optimistic view on life and to go through this, and even when even when, all these bullshit actors, you go to these bullshit actor conferences and you still have optimism about the future is honorable. And we're here to root you on, bud.
Thank you.
Do you have anything you're promoting? You got a new single coming out, or do you have a show you want to promote, or what? You have something you're looking forward to?
I'm playing Eric Clapton's Crossroads at the end of September. And then I might play Pilgrimage the day after, but we're still deciding on that. But for now, just Crossroads.
Holy shit, you're a rock
That'd
star.
be cool.
This is awesome. Are you going to meet Clapton? Did they hit you up saying they want you on this or what?
Oh man, I don't know. I think the guy who books it got me sitting in with some people, and he said he might try to get the Clapton thing in, but I don't know. I'm not going to jinx it.
Oh my God. Oh God, this is exciting. Let's go. We love it. We love to see you win, Grace. We love to see you win. Well, stay inspired, stay happy, and if you need anything from us, you know who, hit us up.
Thank you.
Have a good day, Grace. Thanks for being on the show.